Welcome back to part 2 of the Coastal Offroad DIY rear bumper for the 2.5 Gen Toyota Tundra. I just got this back from the welder yesterday and wanted to showcase what it looked like in raw form, since it's a little bit easier to see versus a black powder coat when it's complete. Even later in this video, I'll have the bumper removed to show all of the welds on the back side, underneath, on top, to get a feel for exactly what went into this bumper build. So very happy with the way it turned out, and Coastal's instructions for the welder were great. Tucks in real nice to the body and tucks in real nice around the bed lines as well. Again, each of these pieces was individually welded, from this small piece here to this side piece, to the top, to the back, to this one, and then on the other side here as well. He did grind all of these corners to look real nice for powder. Also, the tow hooks were assembled too. I just have a trailer hitch in here that I'll show you in a little bit for some clearances, since I had these questions as well. But extremely happy with the way it turned out. I think, again, the body lines are really nice with this bumper. Everything tucks up really well. In terms of the ground clearance that I gained from the bottom of the hitch tube, from this bumper to the OEM location, it was a gain of 9 inches of clearance. The old OEM bumper hitch tube was way down here. This one is raised up significantly, so this is going to help a lot with my spare tire carrier and bike rack situation. I did want to call out that the hitch tube is very high up in the bumper. It does allow for you to still get to your spare tire jacking location. I don't have one under here right now. I am going to run a trailed online Boondocker water tank under here. I have yet to test fit it, but you can get in there with your tools. And then one call out is, after the tailgate is open, you'll see that it is very close, but it clears a hitch. There is a 1/2 inch of clearance from the top of that receiver to the tailgate, and overall I think there's about 1 inch of clearance total between the two. So I knew this going in, it was going to be a tight fit, because with my rigged tire carrier, it does sit higher when it comes out. It sits up here. So I'm going to take off my tailgate, but I do have a camper, so it's not a problem to take the tailgate off. I just kind of knew it going in, but I did want to call that out. Still need to install all of the OEM backup sensors and hook up some wiring. But again, just want to give a view of it in raw form off of the truck. And then stay tuned here in just a few seconds for a look at the bumper off the vehicle. All right, we have the bumper off the vehicle now. Just wanted to do a quick walk around to show what the back side of it looked like, what some of the welds look like, and some of the bracing looks like. So yeah, we'll take a peek here. First, I'll just do a quick walk around of the entire thing, and I'll stop back here in this corner. So as you can see in the corner, these were all the individual pieces that got welded together, and you can see all the individual welds down here, even including the little side cap. Working our way up, and I'll just take a straight on view in here of the back spacer plates. These plates were also welded in as well. You can just kind of get a feeling of all of the bracing that's taking place, including the D-ring shackles, but these are the frame mount plates, and you can go around to take a look at the welds here. Again, I had this welded, someone local to me in Colorado. I am not a welder myself. I personally think they turned out fantastic. Good penetration, and nice beads. So here's the hitch tube. I did add a little extension to my hitch tube. You won't typically see that bracing on the side, but I needed it longer from my rigged tire carrier in the back so the wedge would catch. So that's why you do see that bracing. Here is the safety chain bracing as well. And again, going all along the back here. So try to go nice and slow so you can see everything. One thing to call out is that the hitch pin is right inside this bracing. Turn the light on here so you hopefully you can see it a little bit better. So my finger would be coming in from where you put the receiver in, and then the hitch pin goes through here. So if you do have a locking hitch pin, you kind of have to sneak in from the backside of the plates. So it is a little cumbersome, but really clean, and you can't see anything from the outside at least. But a locking hitch pin still fits in there. But that's how you get to it from the back. And of course, here's the other side, same. This is the, turn this light off, the trailer harness plug. I did mount it straight up and down. I may have to bend it down slightly though for a little bit of clearance up top, to be seen. I forgot to play with it on the car. Again, the other side of the bracing here. Just taking a quick look at the entire piece. Here's the stock bumper down here, just to give you an idea. With it off, you can see how the channels are bent out to clear the shackles for the leaf springs. Coastal, of course, does the same thing, but way beefier, to clear the leaf springs and the shackles. And again, just more of the bracing and all the individual pieces that get welded together. Even this little guy right here, and coming up top, again, that piece. Again, I think my welder did a fantastic job of grinding out all of the corners after it was completed. I think it'll look good in powder. And I will say, as you could see in the previous part of this video, in person, this kind of G-string look actually looks way better in person than it does in some of the photos. It's not as minimal in person as it is in the photos. It's still very minimal, but I do like the look of it. And once I get my trailed online water tank installed, it'll kind of fill up that dead space. There's my rigged over there, the tailgate, and of course the other spare bumper. But we're all here for the Coastal low profile Gen 2.5 Tundra rear bumper. And just one more view of the hitch tube. Turn the light on there so we can see. That was the pin that I was talking about earlier. All right, next step is powder coating. Stay tuned for part 3.